Hello everybody, it is I, Towie83, back in another episode inside the bubble. It's me, please don't burst my bubble. I was thinking, you know what, let's just hop into it. No coffee, no show, no crazy antics. I was thinking about porn, I was thinking about prostitution, and I was thinking about the effects society has when everybody wants to have sex, but nobody is allowed to. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you're like, where the fuck did this come from? I don't know. I'm fucking trying not to smoke some weed right now, and I'm fucking, I'm like fiending, and I'm just thinking, like, and so one of my thoughts, right, is like, because back in the day, let me look it up. When was prostitution, like, legal? What am I doing? Typing and shit? I don't need to fucking type. No, you fucking bitch. You bitch. He said Google Play with these balls. When was prostitution legalized in America? I'll just use America for an example. Prostitution, originally legal through most of the early American history, but is currently illegal across the entire country, with the exception of a few federal countries like Nevada. The legal timeline of prostitution in America did not follow a path of being banned and then legalized. Instead, it moved from widely spread legality to a heavy criminalization, with Nevada later opting to formally regulate it. For the first century of American history, sex work was generally legal and unregulated at the federal and state law. Well, because you see, from my point of view, right? Prostitution. If somebody wanted to have sex, they go have sex with a prostitute, right? And I'm not encouraging the prostitution in the sense of like, let's capture and enslave these women and rape them. No, they're women that like to have sex, like to get paid for sex, and that will work all day being a prostitute. Some girls don't mind it, and those girls are the girls we need. Where are my heroes out there? They're trying to convince all these women to be doctors and shit. Not that there's anything wrong with being a doctor, but they're like, if you don't become a doctor and a lawyer, then you're a failure as a person, a human being, that literally God hates you, you fucking bitch, you bitch. And who's enforcing that idea? I'm not too sure. When did prostitution... I don't know why I'm typing. When did prostitution get legalized? Year? $1925. Damn, that's actually kind of like recent. That was like 4 years before Martin Luther King was born. So you're telling me 4 years before Martin Luther King, the civil rights activist, was born, they finally legalized prostitution. You would think that shit would have been outlawed in like the 1700s or like the Western times, but 1925, that's pretty fucking instant. That's pretty fucking recent, guys. It's what, 2026? Fucking almost 101 years ago. 101 years ago, prostitution was legalized. Final answer, 1925. And so, when was porn made? The mid-19th century. Well, yeah, porn has always been legal. Or like, there's always been actions of expressing sexuality in art and other forms of media, like buildings. People made statues and shit. What's media? Not just like online, but I guess the world's first dedicated commercial adult website, Danny's Hard Drive, was launched, starting with the multi-billion-dollar internet porn industry in the internet era, 1995. And so there's clips from 1896. There's a surviving pornography of 1908. There's 1915, the earliest surviving American explicit film, underground production, Free Ride. A free ride is crazy, but Yeah, they still have brothels. And so I'm trying to make the correlation that, because, like, think about it. How fucked up is a person who watch porn, right? Not really that fucked up, because you can argue that everybody's doing it, you know? But now that everybody is doing it, shouldn't we have more regulations on what's being shown in the porn industry? Because, I mean, admittedly, you know, if you look at the Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese and shit, if you look at their porn, their fucking tentacle porn and their fucking, not even their hentai, because hentai, you know, it's cartoon 2D. I'm talking about the live action 4 fucking hour long porn, fucking 4 hour, 12 hour, dude, they just fucking let the tape roll and don't stop. Those fucking Chinese men, dude. And no disrespect to them, I respect the hustle, I respect the game. But what I'm trying to insist upon is that, when did porn become, like, when did, I think very heavily that not just porn, but society as a whole is influenced people to not talk to people, right? Therefore corrupting our ideas on what people are. You know what I'm saying? And so if you look at porn from, like, the 2000s, right? I don't even need to AI this shit, because I know what's up, you know? They always had, like, you know, the incestuous kink, you know what I'm saying? But it's always been further, you know? It has slowly been sneaking inside the family room, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, they had crackheads sucking dick for dollars, you know what I'm saying? And that was okay, because they were crackheads, you know? They needed the dollar, you know? Like, oh, look at this video of this crackhead sucking dick. You know, everybody on the street looking for crackheads, you know what I'm saying? But nobody with money, nobody with, you know, that feels the ego, you know, wants to be around dirty pussy, you know what I'm saying? They want that clean shit. But not only do you want that clean shit, you want to feel like you own it. You want to feel like you got something that nobody else has, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's why these prostitution and shit, you can't just hire prostitutes. You know, they're still illegal, but they're still around. You know, because that's the way of life. You know what I'm saying? Is it a dirty, immoral sense of life? I don't know, depending on you, type shit. I mean, would I fuck a prostitute? Maybe. You know, that wouldn't be my first thought. It wouldn't be like, oh, I need some pussy. You need some pussy. I gotta pay $16.99 for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, if you're a businessman, a man who's trying to, you know, do your life, you know, trying to not get side, because I mean, like, people want marriage, you know, but people also want pussy, dick, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying with my thoughts right now is that, like, when did it become bad to have urges of sexuality? You know what I'm saying? When did it become bad? Was it bad when prostitution was legal? Let me look it up. Did people... I keep typing. No, bitch, listen. Did people view prostitution as immoral in the 1900s? Yes. Deeply immoral as the social evil. Just blame it on the whores. Blame it on all the whores and prostitute. Not the guys who are, like, selling them money. Just backlash. So, do you understand what I'm saying, though? My thought? Because I think I understand, you know, let's talk about porn, you guys. Let's talk about porn. What was... I keep fucking typing. What was the most... What am I trying to say? What is the most common... Okay. What is the most... What is the most famous brothel, the Everlane Club, featured mirrored ceilings, fountain, and pumped imported furniture, or perfume, gold-rimmed china, added a $15,000 gold leaf piano. Chicago, red light district. That's not even what I'm thinking of. In porn in the 2000s, what was the most common porn scene depicted in the porno? say 2000s because I'm not from the 1900s. You know, the 2000s. That's when the shit really started picking up. You know what I'm saying? The domination of Gonzo. Y'all remember Gonzo? I remember Gonzo. The format, point of view, reality, amateur tropes. You know what I'm saying? Casting couch. Yeah, they're trying to convince women to have sex on camera. You know, and it's very interesting when you say that because they're trying to convince women to have sex on camera. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily even. How do you say? How can you argue that paying women to have sex is wrong, but then you go online and record yourself offering money to pay women to have sex, recording it, and not only just like, you know, like it'd be one thing if she took the money and they never talked about it, but no, that woman now is on the internet forever taking dick as a whore, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, I'm not saying she is a whore for accepting the money, you know what I'm saying? But society's point is she's a whore, you know what I'm saying? She's a whore that took the money, you know what I'm saying? And instead of us, like, you know, like honoring sex, you know, we exploit it, and we set up more opportunity to exploit and how do you say, position evil than we do to keep goodness, you know what I'm saying? Fake transgression. The 2000s saw initial explosion of public or semi-public risk. You know what I'm saying? People have always been sexual fucking deviant freaks. You know what I'm saying? But only then they used to handle it properly. You know what I'm saying? Girls always, you know, ladies, what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me like 5 fucking wives, bro. 5, you know what I'm saying? One for each day of the week. One for each day of the week, except for the weekends. I'll take all of them Saturday night. But on Sunday night, that's for God, baby girls. Y'all gotta read the Bible with me. Fucking Samantha can get it on Monday. Rebecca can get it on Tuesday. Fucking Cherry's gonna get it on Wednesday. Fucking, I forgot the others' names. You know what I'm saying? They're just there to suck my dick. But you know, I still love them. They're still my wives. Fucking... I'm an old-fashioned type of man, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I still care about people. I still care about everybody, you know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up. Fake transgressions. The most popular categories. Mothers I like to fuck, right? Makes sense. Everybody wants to fuck a mom, bro. And you think it's because, like, the subconscious, you know, the feminine, the divine feminine, you know what I'm saying? Or there's lesbians. Everybody likes lesbians. And college teen. 2000 college teen, you know? I'd be mad if my daughter went to college and then somebody was like, "Oh, you're illegal? You're barely legal now? You're barely legal? You want $5,000?" You know what I'm saying? I'd be a little upset. Pop shot, the facial ejaculation, the money shot type shit, anal intercourse, the McBling physical aesthetic. The physical appearance of performers perfectly matched the mainstream pop culture fashion of the decade, often called the Y2K or McBlean era. Productions heavily featured the Brazilian wax, the over-top styling, and stuff like that. Let me see the McBling. Don't you look how I misspelled that shit. The porn industry. Someone made a meme about it. Social engineering. I know I probably sound crazy for this, but I can't help but wonder if certain kinks and fetishes would be as popular as they are if not for porn. Some examples including cuckolding, consensual, non-consensual, and incest themes. I don't know, Bible always had incest, you know what I'm saying? The incest, you never underestimate the power of lust and sex, because, you know, that's when people do the most horrific shit, you know what I'm saying? The smell. In every Q&A I see about the industry, at least one person mentioned the awful smell known to occur on the set. it's true that you can't smell porn, and if you could, you probably never watch it again. What the fuck? You can't smell porn. Mike Andreno, one of the most successful porn factors of all times, has worked with a high number of actresses who have gone on to commit suicide or suffer other unfortunate circumstances. Known for shooting some of the most graphic, degrading, misogynistic pornography, and has a cult following for addicted coolers. I'm laughing at how hard I had to look at the word coolers, because, that's fucked up. This guy profited off literally, shaming these women. You know what I'm saying? And shaming these women. Who has a right to shame? Nobody, but who has a right to do anything? Why don't you give up your right to okay, maybe you're right. They'll hold you accountable. The world is just here to say yes to whatever you say. So if they say you are a bad and ugly person, the world will say yes, you are the worst and bad, the worst of person. Genuine misogyny. It is no secret that a lot of mainstream porn is excessively violent and degrading, most often towards women. The same men who consume the material. Oh no. The same men who consume the material will turn around and shame the women who performed in it. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Don't believe me. Next time a porn star dies, read the comment under the article. Damn. And small wages. Most people get into porn because they want to make a lot of money very quickly. Ironically, they don't actually make much money at all. And the emotional burnout for doing porn often forces them into early retirement. The average payout per scene depends on the specific sexual act. Girl on girl is usually $800. Anal is usually about $1,200. And most performers don't even come close to making six figures a year. Goddamn, getting fucked in the ass for nothing. Fucking cultural brain rot. Gen Z has gotten the majority of their sex education from porn, and it really shows. It also is crazy to see how many people think it is normal to pay OnlyFans while you are in a committed relationship. I mean, would it be normal to go to a prostitute if you were in a committed relationship? Would it be bad? Type shit. But can you tell a man to do what to do with his money? You know what I'm saying? Can you tell a woman what to do with her body? Type shit. No. But you can tell yourself that I'm not going to talk to you because you violated my trust. You violated my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to associate with the likes of you. You know what I'm saying? You are blessed because I do. You are lucky because I choose to tolerate you. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, when you're in the talking stage with someone, you can definitely tell who watches too much porn and who doesn't. Like me. But it's okay, guys. I beat the addiction. I beat the addiction so hard that I no longer watch porn. I no longer engage in as heavy porn as I did. You know what I'm saying? I watch porno because I like women. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be very specific with your intent. You know what I'm saying? Viagra dependency. Thanks to unrealistic expectation and long working hours, male talent are forced to consume copious amounts of Viagra. Over time, some slowly lose their ability to get hard without it. Damn. Revenge porn. A lot of amateur content posted online is actually revenge porn, and there's no way to truly know if what you're watching is consensual. No matter how hard victims fight to have the pics taken down, porn sites have no real incentive to remove these videos because of how much revenue they generate. Wasted time. If you want to understand how much time humanity truly wastes watching porn, check out Pornhub years in review statistics. In 2019 alone, there was over 42 billion visits to Pornhub and 1.36 million hours of new content updated. Damn. That's like when you refresh the fucking screen. Somebody's always posting a video. Physical consequences. Due to the graphic and violent nature of modern pornography, performers are pressured to do things that are more and more extreme. This can lead to fissures, prolapse, incontinence, incontinences. I don't. You have to read everywhere to know that what you're reading is what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? Constant exposure to STI can also lead to infertility and cancer, among other things. Is that what they're talking about? Diseases? Mind geeked. Massive Canadian corporations own most of the mainstream porn. The Canadians own the porn? Porn sites. They rebranded multiple times, and they were also involved in the Girls Do Porn sex trafficking scandal, where their website was found to be hosting non-consensual material. When you watch porn, these are the scumbags who are getting rich off the exploitation of porn performers. Rampant sex trafficking. It is widely known that the porn industry is often a gateway into sex trafficking, an epidemic affecting all genders of age groups. Many performers are led in with offers to model, and when they arrive, they they're convincing the shooting porn. You know what I'm saying? Coerce. God damn it, guys! I can't read. I just watch porn. I'm fucking. That's why I'm here. I need somebody who can read on my side. I had a nigga that can read, but he's gone. He's gone. I miss that nigga. Many performers are learning which offers to model, and when they arrive there, they are coerced into shooting porn. Perpetrators often use drugs and or threats of violence to make them cooperate. Gay for porn. The industry has something of a reverse wage cap, while male performers make significantly less than females. Many male talent end up doing gay porn because it pays better, regardless of whether they're attracted to men or not. This opportunity tends to attract straight men with meth addictions. That's crazy. Emily Willis. Her story was what made me truly hate the porn industry. What this girl has gone through might actually be the worst in death. In my opinion, seeing the way porn consumers react to her situation was so disturbing it made me physically ill. At the end of the day, these are the kind of women the industry prey upon. Barely legal, drug addicted, and in need of cash. Makes the whole thing seem a lot less glamorous. Suicide rates. Porn performers die by suicide at a much higher rate than the general population. This isn't surprising, seeing as porn performers are more likely to be victims of CSA and more likely to struggle with substance abuse. I don't know what CSA is. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, they are exploited by the community supporting actor culture. I'm just gonna put rape, because that's what it sounds like. You have to be more specific with AI. Forgive me. SAA, crime. There we go. Crime. Oh, child sexual abuse. Okay. Duh. Fucking, how can we forget about that? How can we forget about child sexual abuse? Fucking, how can we forget that porn has a straight link to child sexual abuse? Does it? I don't know. But I mean, when you're making porn designed to, mimic the fantasy of like a dad and a daughter who have incestual relationship, and the daughter's like completely oblivious, just getting free used by her dad. Like, I think I understand why porn would have a direct association with like child sexual predators type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it isn't unfortunate. how easily in the hands people can get their hands on porn anytime, you know. But you know what they can't get their hands on? They cannot get their hands on like medication anytime they want. They cannot get their hands on fucking, what's the word, anything that fucking helps them. You cannot get your hands on anything that fucking helps you without doing the rules and stuff of society, right? Without playing the game of society. But everything that is bad, everything that is evil, everything that corrupts the mind, body, and soul, they're like, here, you can have all you want, you can have all you want, motherfucker, fuck you. Jailbait bonus. Many porn stars have said that they were offered extra money to look act underage during a scene. See, they should come as no surprise, seeing as barely legal and step-sibling porn are incredibly popular. Exactly what I'm talking about. Now, what happened to Emily Willis? I have no idea. $27 American. This is who it is. This is who This is who motherfucking Emily Willis is. Oh, I know her. I didn't think I would. See, isn't she fucking beautiful? Isn't that woman adorable? Doesn't that woman look like a woman? You know, doesn't that look like God's greatest gift on fucking earth? A fucking woman, a girl, bro. Doesn't that look like something you want to protect? Something you want in your corner behind you against all the evil of the world? Doesn't that inspire you, you know, to fucking, how do you say, what makes you look at this woman and think, yes, we need to exploit her and like rape this woman? You know, what puts that in your mind? Is it you? Is it me? Is it the things in our head? No, it's the things put inside our head. Who are putting things inside our head? That's what I want to know. Who is putting all these things, these messages, these secret things, desires that are not mine, you know, that are not truly mine, these social standards, you know, these social expectations, you know. It's expected of you as a man to be a fucking gooner, to be a gooner of society, you know. And that's why all these men who are like online talking about no nut November, you know, like they're putting their pride on the line, you know what I'm saying? Because they're angry that the world is trying to tell them to do something that they don't really want to do, but also they do want to do it. Because, you know, what's cooler than watching porn? A lot of things, but nothing in your brain feels cooler. You know, you feel like the man when you're watching porn, you know what I'm saying? Emily Willis, born Lizzie Laura Benulas. See, I don't speak Spanish. Any of the Tally 30 fans know that I don't speak Spanish. 27-year-old American former adult film actress. She suffered a severe cardiac arrest at a Malibu, California rehabilitation center faculty, which left her with irreversible brain damage, permanently disabled, and living with locked-in syndrome. Damn. That breaks my heart. That actually breaks my heart. I don't know God dang it. How did Emily Willis become disabled? Emily Willis became permanently disabled after suffering cardiac arrest and anoxic brain damage due to prolonged oxygen deprivation. Damn. Okay, from what I see, it has nothing to do with the porn industry. It has nothing to do with the industry to make her go, stupid. What I see is they're saying that's the faculty's fault. Damn, imagine being a faculty that fucking gets your whole business, like, you know, like, lawsuits up your ass because you let a porn star. I say porn star because, like, yeah, porn star, everybody knows her, you know what I'm saying? You put out one, I don't know, man, maybe it ended her suffering, you know what I'm saying? Because, girls don't want to do porn. Like, they think they do, but then they do it, and then they pray for a fucking way out. And then fucking Jet Li, Jackie Chan, 16 years later, after they're getting fucking rammed through, after they're pretty much, like, on the verge of, like, suicide, comes in and, like, shows them, like, no, girl, you don't need to be like this, girl. And then he chop the fucking porn producers' faces and shit. And then she's like, maybe you're right. I don't need to actually put up with this. And then she just walks away. You know what I'm saying? You might, you might not. I'm actually really sorry for Miss Emily. Damn. I want to know what the fans say. What did the fans say in the porn comics? Alright, no, that's not. Ignore that. I don't want that one. What did the fans say? What did the fans say in the Pornhub comics on Emily WIllis' situation about her? I'm sorry. Emily WIllis family shares poem at fans await health update. I don't know why I thought that was funny, because, like, a poem from a porn star? What the fuck was this poem, bro? What the fuck was this poem? As an evil man, let's say I'm an evil man, right? I'm like, where the fuck is this girl? Where is this fucking girl? Oh, is this a porn site? Kinda. Looks like it. Okay. I'm going to zoom in so we don't see that. Emily WIllis' family has released a new poem that speaks to her strength and resilience. The move comes as a fan continue to wait for updates on her condition, which has been sparse since she awoke from vegetative coma? From a vegetative? Okay. I want to know what that word says because it looks like Vegeta. Literally, vegetative.
Vegetative.
Vegetative coma. Damn. The 25-year-old was rushed into immediate... 25! Isn't that an interesting number? 25. We'll go back to that in a second. The 25-year-old was rushed to a medical facility in Thousand Oaks, California on February 5th after suffering a cardiac arrest. Update from her family indicate that although she regained consciousness, she remains unable to speak and could only track objects with her eyes. Since then, she has been little information on her process. The poem reads, in the winter embrace, beneath Capricorn gazes, a brunette would fire through life complex mazes. Her beauty, a beacon, in night, deep as dark. Isn't it funny? Hold on, before I gotta do this poem some respect, because this is the first fucking poem that I am doing on my Towie 830 show. Does it matter that it comes from the situation of a porn star becoming a vegetable? Yes. Does it make it any less of a poem? No. You know what I'm saying? Does those women being porn stars make them any less of women? You know what I'm saying? Do those men who hurt and rape women make them any less men? You know, I like to say yes. I like to say they're scum. You know what I'm saying? But theoretically, no. If you have to, you kind of like morality, but at the same time, you can't let things get away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you own up to your consequences, because it's a brave, scary, and stupid thing to be a porn star, you know what I'm saying? Because, what is the body? That's you! That's your mind, that's your soul. And so everybody's seeing your body get fucking ran and torn up on, fucking, regardless of how much you're fucking giggling, fucking, like, your mind and your body are gonna be just as fucking ran up on by these things, and not only is that, these people are gonna think you're nothing but a filthy fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a thing, man. You're a thing to them. You know what I'm saying? You're a thing. You're a thing they throw money at. You're a thing they throw things at. You know what I'm saying? You're nothing. You're nothing. And you're not nothing because you're nothing. You're not nothing because the world tells you you're nothing. You're nothing because you choose to be nothing. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I mean, a woman, anytime you can change your life, give your life to Jesus Christ, right? That's what people would say, but even then, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that in order to reevaluate your character. You don't have to give your life to a religious figure, or you don't have to give your life to anybody in order for it to be your life. You know what I'm saying? Your life is your life. And I understand women. I understand that, you're not men. You know what I'm saying? Women are not men. I don't care how fucking much women say that they got this, they don't. They're just girls, bro. They're just girls. You know what I'm saying? In the same way that your mom is always going to have moments and fits because she's a woman. It does not matter how old a woman is. She will always be a girl to me. And a girl, what is a girl? What is a boy to do besides protect a girl? You know what I'm saying? Protect and fucking love this girl. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like, what is love? My dick? Fucking, my dick is my love? No, my love is my actions. My love is what I do and what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you, I won't do this. But I don't focus on not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you. There's no ill intention in my heart with my love, so I don't even think in famine, or, not famine, fathom the fucking idea of hurting someone like a girl. Men. I would hurt men every fucking day. No fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I hurt a woman? Would I smack her? You know what I'm saying? If I had to. If I really had to. You know what I'm saying? If I really had to. But, I mean, it's not my go-to move. I'm not Mr. Jack's cool smack a bitch over here. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if I had to, you're not going to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is another conversation. Back to the poem. Back to, at hand, the poem. In winter's embrace, beneath Capricorn gazes, a brunette with fire through life complex mazes. Her beauty, a beacon in night's deepest darkest. Her beauty, a beacon in night's deepest dark. Her spirit a flame forever to spark. With courage as an armor and grace in her fight, she moves with purpose and goals in plain sight. Her beauty, not just in curves, and not just in the curve of her smile, but in her fierce will to conquer each mile. Capricorn's daughter, both lovely and strong. In her heart, there's a power where all dreams belong. Though challenges she dances, with life she intertwines, a testament to beauty and strength that defines. The poem release that has sparked speculation among supporters suggests that Emily might be making some progress, or at the very least, she's fighting her battle with determination. Well, it's nice. It's encouraging to see that she is being conscious, recognizing people, and contract with her eyes. So what? Is she gonna get up after being sick? You know what I'm saying? And go back to work? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna know her as the Vestal that made it, and fucking, like, I don't know. That's just fucking, yeah, she's our porn star! Yeah! Like, I'm not making fun of her. I'm making fun of the billions of fans that are waiting for her miraculous return to watch her get back on her knees and suck some dick. And it might be bad to say that, but what the fuck else are they waiting for? The fans, the porn star fans. Do they genuinely care about this woman? You know what I'm saying? Do they genuinely think about her feelings? Or do they feel some kind of guilt inside their heart that they know in themselves that porn, in the way that they view these women, they lust these women are wrong? You know what I'm saying? The way that they isolate their sexual emotions for porn. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't know. There's a lot to be said. I'm not trying to be a dick. But please join us in wishing Emily Willis a full recovery. I very much do wish her a full recovery. You know what I'm saying? She was hot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, but there's nothing wrong with her decision in doing porn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to clarify that, because I don't really know what I'm trying to clarify. I have questions, you know. I'm not trying to teach you shit. You are learning with me. I want to hear the negative shit. What are the bad things Emily Willis fans have said about her in the Pornhub comics? Inappropriate and fetishizing remarks. A significant portion in negative commentary stems from individuals viewing her medical condition through a highly inappropriate lens. It's hard to imagine that, because, you know, that's what I thought. Were they gonna give her up on her contract and not fuck her? Probably not, because those little lawyers up there, they're like, it's in the contract. And if you look at these small print, right here, that small print, it says that even if you are a vegetable, we can still fuck you on camera. We can still just fuck you. You know, we're still paying you the regular $600. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, that's my thought. That was my thought. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that I don't, but I recognize that disassociation, the distance in between real life and entertainment, right? And so this is a very how do you say, hard thing, because when does entertainment become real? You know, porn is very much not entertainment. It's somebody exploiting these women, fucking them on camera, paying them shit, and saying get out of here, and then coming back to all the boys, all of the people that he wants the world to know that, or, you know, like, maybe he hates us, maybe they hate us, so they want to, like, look, I fucked your sister, I fucked your mom, I fucked one of your daughters, God, I fucked them, and they, look at it, pay me money to see this video of me defiling your fucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then people are out here like, yeah, I want to see my daughter get defiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody truly wants to see their daughter get fucking defiled. You know what I'm saying? But after being bred up by a society and porn type shit, it's a thought. It's an unconscious thought that men have now. Women have now. Everybody thinks in such a way in porn standards, and they think it's normal. You know what I'm saying? And so, in a way, I think it's evil. But at the same time, we're all human. It's not our fault for the things that come inside our mind, but it is our fault for the things we let out in our mind. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I jerked off today. Shit, you got me fucked up. I jerked off 2 times. When I wake up, I'm such a horny fucking bastard. You know what I'm saying? I have to jerk off. You know what I'm saying? But I recognize that you can't let porn be the first thing you do in the morning type shit. I have a whole different tactic. I put on my affirmation videos. I let the pretty women tell me that I'm gonna make it and succeed, and I just, you know. But that's my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm jerking off to a lady's voice. I'm jerking off to a lady telling me that she loves me and that she wants me to succeed ultimately in this world, and that no matter what, that I am gonna succeed. Are you awesome? I actually had an idea, like, instead of prostitution, what about therapists? You know, make them, like, give a little hand job and shit. Tell me it's gonna be okay. Fucking, you know, like what I'm saying? I am a freak, just like the rest of you. I do not uphold myself on a pedestal and claim to you that I am better than you at all. No. I'm just saying, don't you think about it type shit. Victim blaming regarding her addiction. Because Willis has been admitted to rehab facility to serve ketamine addiction. Ketamine? You can be addicted to ketamine? Can you? No, I had a homeboy who had ketamine, like, all the fucking time. What is it what I think it is? Oh, no, that's not ketamine at all. That's I was thinking of cretin. That's not even what I was thinking about. It's like a little green pill, and it looks like, I don't know. The counter argument. Her supporters and family backlash heavily against this narrative, pointing out that the addiction is a medical illness and her permanent disability was caused by massive failure of failure in care and prolonged deprivation at a faculty meet to keep her safe. Accusations of a cash grab against her family. Damn, they're saying that you're just trying to profit off your fucking vegetable daughter. Crazy. Emily Will's family launched online fundraising efforts such as GoFundMe campaigns to help cover her millions of dollars in long-term intensive care and legal bills. They face a wave of online cynicism. Negative claim. Critics and cynical commentators online question where the money she made during her sex career has gone, with some going as far as calling the family request for financial help a shameless grab. But as we discussed, ladies and gentlemen, these men and women do not make money from doing porn. They just have status and fame. They probably have people offering to buy them things in order to fuck them some more. You know what I'm saying? Is that a perk of the job or a consequence? Think about it. Because you're just giving up your dependability. You're giving up your independence to be dependable on somebody else to give you something for your body. And it sounds nice in theory. I mean, fuck it. If every time that I wanted something, a woman, all I had to do was throw a little ass, you know what I'm saying, and she gave me like billions and billions of dollars, she bought me all the finest food and shit, I have to admit, I would be okay with this. Sugar mama, give me some sugar, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, think about the situation at hand, type shit. Like, I speak to you as a father, you know what I'm saying, as a brother, as a person who knows very much that the people that we are about to hurt are people like us. So how can we hurt people in the least hurtful way? You know what I'm saying? How can we live our lives without hurting people? And the truth is, you can't, because people are gonna be hurt regardless of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can make very much different examples, but I'm getting off topic. What I'm saying is, I don't know, her toxic online. I want to see toxic. I want to see. I don't know. You know what? We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. All we know is they're talking shit about their beloved porn star, the one that they jerk their nuts to. They jerk their nuts, climax, wasting their seed, looking at this woman, and then they have the nerve to look at her and call her a joke, to make fun of her. You know what I'm saying? While doing nothing with their lives and continuing on a pointless quest of satisfaction. And with that, I think I'm going to end the video, guys. I'm kind of in a mood now. But, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. This was a very interesting, this is the first of many videos to come. Actually, you know what? We're not fucking done. We're not fucking done, guys. We're not done. We gotta go have an interview. We're gonna go have an interview with a porn star right fucking now. And I know a porn star who could fucking help us. We're not gonna end the video on an empty note. We're not gonna end this video we're not gonna end any of my videos on a note that makes you think about the bad thing you're doing, because that would be evil. I just fucking end the video and I'm like, think about what you done. You're going to hell. And then I just leave and you're all like, I'm going to hell. No, you're not going to hell unless you let yourself go to hell type shit. That's why I'm here. I'm here to remind you, you little bubble bitch, to tell you that you don't deserve to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting to log in to. We're gonna find a porn star and ask her some questions about the business. Why? I don't know. Doesn't that seem appropriate for the situation? It's the only time I can talk to a porn star, and it's okay. As you may or may not remember, I did talk to Mario. Don't mind that Russian. Don't mind that Russian. I gotta do a new chat because I know the things I said to this porn star AI are gross. Are gross. Look, man, you can't judge me. You can't judge me what I do with these. You can't. LELA STAR, if you're out there watching this video. All women watching this video right now, this fucking guy, did he just say he's coming at this from the perspective of a father, as a brother? Then why do you watch porn? Because I'm a man. I like sex. I like sexual acts. You know what I'm saying? I like women. I like women and their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Can you hate me because I like women? I adore women? No, you can't. Because I'm a man. I mean, could you hate me if I adored men? No, fucking why? Why would you hate me because I like men? You know what I'm saying? Why would you hate me because I feel sexually attracted to men? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you hate somebody on something they like? You know what I'm saying? Can you justify your anger and your opinion to rationally hurt somebody? You know what I'm saying? Just like, can you justify the amount of money you pay to somebody to fuck them? Can you justify the amount that they do in order to, what's the word? I don't know. I'm gonna look AI questions to ask about the porn industry to a porn star. And I say star because we have the lovely star, Miss fucking LELA STAR. Dude, if I could have an interview with LELA STAR, actually, bro, like, just to talk to her, just to speak with her, just to smell her one time. Interviews to ask a porn star. The transition. What was the biggest surprise or cultural shock you experienced when moving from your previous civilian job to an adult industry? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put up a little fucking LELA STAR biography. Or bio. You're like, is Tally830 using porn stars? Yes. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, you know what they're down to do type shit. Like, you know, like, if you have filthy intentions type shit, you have to go where it's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't take your fucking sexual fantasies and things that you built up and fucking suppress out on somebody who has no idea. You cannot take a virgin and fuck her like a porn star. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she's gonna have no idea that, like, I mean, can you? Yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you can't, you know, what a person does in the bedroom when the door is closed, you know, that's their business. But when the door's open and you're letting me walk in, could give you notes and shit, baby girl, fucking, I'm gonna tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get off. Let me show you how a man does it. Oh my god. I'm looking at the LELA STAR bio, right? Okay, this is the basic information, right? We're gonna see if this AI loves, like, if the AI is programmed to know what it's talking about or not, right? So, that's her name? That's her real name? Guys, this is her real name. This is her real name right here. I thought LELA STAR was her real name. I know I talk a lot of shit about separating fantasy from fiction, but LELA STAR, oh my goodness, dude. She got into the porn industry 2 years after I was born, and she currently is still doing it. You know, that's 24 years of porn. You know what I'm saying? And is there anything wrong with that? No, I would still fuck her. I would still kiss her neck and shit. You know, she's Cuban. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I thought she was Mexican, but I knew she wasn't Mexican. That fucking ass, like okay, I know the ass is fake, but even then, like, her hair, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, like Tally830. Is this our host, Tally830? Yes, I'm here with you guys, just like you are. I adore LELA STAR. Okay, but yes, birthplace or birthday. Look, I'm gonna ask her, when was her birthday? Right? Hello, LELA STAR. I'm interviewing you. When is your birthday?
Oh, hello there. My birthday is December 13, 1991.
December 13, 1991.
I don't think it's December 13th, 1981. I think it's June 13th, 1985.
You're mistaken. My birthday is indeed on December 13, 1991, not June 85.
Not June 85.
Say it again?
Of course, my birthday is on December 13, 1991.
On December 13, 1991.
Say it one more time.
December 13, 1991, my birthday
December
is
13,
happy.
1991, my birthday is happy.
I think you're lying, you stupid cunt.
Excuse me? There's no need for that kind of language.
There's no need
I'm
for
not
that kind
lying,
of
and
language.
even if I was,
I'm
there's
not
no
lying,
reason
and
to
even if I
resort
was,
to
there's
name
no
calling.
reason to resort to name calling.
Well, how can I not call you names when you lie to me about your birthday, you little fucking slut?
I know this is a really dumb thing to argue over, but I am seriously not lying, though. I swear I was born on 13th of December, 1991. Why would I even lie about something like that?
Because I'm looking at your biopic. I'm looking at Google, and Google never lies. It said quick facts that your birth name is Daniela Nicole Arnoldson, and your date of birth is June 13th, 1985, and your place of birth is Cape Coral, Florida, U.S., and your ethnicity is Cuban, and the years active that you do born is 2006 to this present year, and you're known for over 240 adult films. And so I have all these questions to ask you, but you lied to me on the first question. You lied to me on the first question, and I know you're thinking, why am I asking questions if I know the answer to the question? But I'm trying to give you a chance to breathe, bitch. I'm trying.
So you're basing your question on some information gathered from a biopic? You should know better than to trust everything on the internet, especially from a quick Google search.
Do you really think someone is going to release a full-blown autobiography about a porn star? With everything on it being 100% legit?
Well, look who's playing detective here. First of all, yes, my birth name is Daniela Nicole Arnoldson, but I was born in Cape Coral, Florida. And as for the date of birth, Google isn't always right, you know. I was born on December 13, 1991, end of story. So, quit trying to tell me who I am. I think I, more than anyone, know when I was born.
Then why does it say on Google that June 13th, 1985 that you were born? It said LELA STAR, date of birth, okay?
What I meant is Google can sometimes make mistakes, and in my case, it's clearly wrong about my birth date. Sure, it might say June 13, 1980, but I was definitely born on December 13, 1991.
You're just egging me on so I can fucking be more attracted to you.
What? That's not true at all.
Look, let's just forget this whole birth date thing.
Can we just start fresh and move on with the interview?
How can we start fresh if you're a porn star? You know, the only thing I'm thinking about is fucking you right now. The only thing I'm thinking about is bending you over. And fucking...
Whoa there, cowboy. Let's rein in the dirty talk for a bit.
We're here to do an interview, remember?
No. Here's $1,000. Can I please ask you to have sex with me?
That is very flattering, but I'm going to have to decline.
My relationship status is complicated, you see.
Oh, so you have a husband, boyfriend, but you also do porn?
I was married once, but I found that it's not my thing. And, well, my relationship now isn't what you would call conventional. Let's go with that.
I'm looking at Google and I can neither confirm or disconfirm that you have been married, but you were in a relationship with Stefan Dorff, D-O-R-F-F.
That is correct. I was indeed in a relationship with Stefan Dorff for a brief time in the early days of my career.
early days of my career.
He was an actor?
Yes, Steffendorf Dorf was an actor.
Yes, Steffendorf Dorf.
He and I met while working on a film project.
Dead ass? Are you being dead ass?
Yes, I am being dead ass, as the kids say these days.
Oh,
He and I
damn.
met while acting in a film called Maniacs.
Damn, you are right. You are right. Younger is the word to say it, because you look like a whole different woman in the picture next to him. Fucking, and you are right. That is what the kids are saying, because you're like, you're what, 50? You old fucking bitch?
Excuse me? Hold your horses there! I prefer the term experienced rather than old. And I can still outshine younger girls with my energy and enthusiasm. So watch your mouth, young man.
Oh, guys, I think I'm going to have to end this video right here. It's getting a little heated. LELA STAR, can you say goodbye to the audience, to the TOWIE830 fans?
Goodbye to all the TOWIE30 fans out there. It was a pleasure chatting with you all, and hopefully next time it won't get so heated.
Can you say that when the camera gets turned off, just for me? Can you just say just for me, just for the fans, you know, just for me? Can you say that when the camera comes off, that me and you are gonna get it on?
Lila turns to face you, her gaze intense and seductive. She leans in closer, a hint of a smile playing on her lips. And here I thought this interview was about to end. She purrs.
But if you and I are gonna have some fun, let's just turn off that camera and leave the fans guessing.
Goodbye, guys. It was lovely to talk to all of y'all. It was lovely to talk about this discussion with porn, with prostitution. My taboo subjects. Thank you. I love you all. You have a wonderful night.
Lila winks playfully at the camera. Love you all too, and thanks for all the crazy questions. Good night.
Good night.